Supercell has not released a globally successful new game in over 8 years. Clash of Clans and Clash Royale made them legends of mobile gaming. But since then, silence, cancellations, missed opportunities, rising competitors. This is the untold story of why Supercell may never make another hit game again. Between 2012 and 2016, Supercell was unstoppable. Clash of Clans reshaped the mobile strategy genre, becoming a cultural icon with hundreds of millions of downloads. It wasn't just a game, it was a worldwide obsession, dominating charts and reshaping the very concept of what mobile gaming could achieve. Then came Clash Royale, a revolutionary blend of card strategy and real-time combat, unlike anything mobile had seen before. These two games alone made Supercell billions and cemented their place at the top of the industry. But after 2016, something changed. Supercell's magic touch faded. Brawl Stars was their next big release, built over years of development. But when it finally launched in 2018, it didn't reach the same global dominance. Yes, it performed well in certain regions. Yes, it had its dedicated audience. But Brawl Stars was no Clash Royale. It wasn't the worldwide phenomenon they needed to keep the fire alive. Since then, nothing. Not a single new IP that caught fire globally. In mobile gaming, where trends shift rapidly and new titles rise every year, 8 years without a breakthrough success is not just unusual, it's dangerous. What happened to the studio that could seemingly do no wrong? Look at the graveyard of failed projects. Rush Wars, Everdale, Clash Quest, Clash Mini, Clash Heroes. 5 games that either barely made it out of soft launch or were scrapped entirely. Each promised something new. Some reached beta tests with actual players. Some made big announcement videos. But one by one, they all vanished, quietly pulled back into the vault. No global releases, no impact, no legacy. For a company once known for pushing the boundaries of mobile gaming, this long list of cancellations signals something deeper: hesitation, indecision, creative fear. Even worse, nearly all of these projects were connected to Clash in some way. New game ideas built on old brands, new mechanics stuffed into familiar skins. It seems like Supercell can't escape their own universe. Every prototype, every spin-off, every attempt to break out, still somehow tied to Clash. Meanwhile, their competitors aren't afraid to take risks. Riot Games, with Wild Rift, brought League of Legends to mobile with fresh mechanics and global ambition. MiHoYo's Genshin Impact redefined open-world mobile gaming and pulled in billions. Even indie studios are making waves. The rest of the industry evolved, while Supercell stayed in the past. Why? Part of the problem is the small team model that made Supercell famous. Early on, this system worked perfectly. Small, independent teams could experiment fast, take risks, and if a game failed, it failed quickly. No harm done. But today's mobile hits require the opposite: massive teams, constant updates, huge marketing campaigns, live service support. In 2025, mobile gaming is not about launching finished products. It's about evolving them constantly with player feedback. Supercell's tiny teams cannot keep up in a market where games like Genshin Impact and Honor of Kings thrive on scale and endless new content. The very system that once made Supercell great may now be holding them back. And then there's Tencent. In 2016, the Chinese tech giant took majority ownership of Supercell. On paper, Tencent promised hands-off leadership, but the reality feels different. Since the acquisition, Supercell's risk-taking slowed. Their releases became fewer. Their strategy became safer. Corporate caution crept in. The explosive creative energy that defined Clash of Clans and Clash Royale seemed to drain away. Perhaps Tencent is pressuring Supercell to avoid risky bets. Or maybe the Finnish developers are second-guessing themselves under corporate oversight. Either way, the spark is gone. As Supercell hesitates, the world moves on. Games like Roblox and Minecraft dominate younger players. Hyper-casual titles flood app stores every month. Competitors launch bold experiments while Supercell stays quiet. Even once niche genres like mobile roguelikes, auto-battlers, and open-world RPGs are growing fast. Supercell, still stuck fine-tuning Clash of Clans updates and spinning off old ideas. They've become slow in a fast industry. And the biggest danger? Their own community. Longtime fans are losing patience. Every canceled game announcement chips away at trust. Every soft launch shutdown disappoints loyal players. How many more times will fans get excited for a new Supercell game, only to watch it die before release? Eventually, the audience will stop caring. The truth is harsh. Supercell's last global triumph was nearly a decade ago, and unless the company changes its entire approach, unless they abandon the small team model, take creative risks again, and break free from the Clash universe, they may never create another hit game. Legends don't last forever. Even the greatest game studios fall when they stop adapting. The golden age of Supercell is over. The question is, will they reinvent themselves or fade into history, remembered only for the past?